Thinking about career growth? Join Asian Center of Entrepreneurship and Real Estate today. Learn more about decision making, essentials of business, improve marketing performance, develop crucial communication skills, and more. Join ASRE today and get a chance to be mentored by the best professionals in the country. Unlock the entrepreneurship inside you. Learn from the experts. Contact us at 0969-557-7017 or email us at ace.reasia@gmail.com. Let's all welcome our host, Dr. Eduardo G.Ong, MBA, JD, Ph.D, DPA, DBA. He is a highly respected real estate professional, educator, and mentor. He holds a PRC license number 001 for real estate broker, appraiser, and consultant. He is the first chairman of Professional Regulatory Board of Real Estate Service. Currently, he is the Dean of College of Real Estate Management of Lyceum of Alabang. Please welcome PRC Outstanding Professional, Dr. E.G.
Okay, game 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello. Good morning, real estate. Good afternoon, good evening, world. You know that this is a very important occasion for us in this program. And this is our 159th episode, season 14 of its Doc EG Live. Through the years, we have been advocating and promoting entrepreneurship and real estate. And of course, we have thousands and thousands of viewers worldwide. And today, being the year of the wooden dragon, it spells a lot of bounty, prosperity, good fortune to those born in the year of the wooden dragon. However, we all know that all of us will be affected, especially in real estate, where we can perhaps experience an abundance in sales, in income, and that would really in people, network, and communications all over the archipelago and likewise abroad in Asia and in the whole universe. So our program is now at StreamYard, and we are gonna be viewed at YouTube and Facebook Live, soon to be in TikTok. I am so excited this afternoon because we have a lot of good people or good personalities who are joining us, most especially our honored and revered resource person, which I'm going to introduce later on. And you know, but before I do that, since this is Chinese New Year, now you know that walang pasok. There's no office, no classes today and tomorrow. So to all my students in the graduate school of the different universities who are now tuned in, well, happy Chinese New Year to you. I also would like to greet before we commence or before we start, the people who have always been texting us and telling us about their comments on our program. Let me call my good friend, President Emeritus of PAPRB World and Chairman Emeritus of the Philippine Federation of Real Estate Service Professionals, Mr. Florentino S. Duralia Jr. Hello there, sir. And also our President Melinda Lit, who is now in San Pablo City attending and I think inducting also the new officers of the new officers of San Pablo Real Estate Board, by uh, by attorney headed by attorney Emmanuel Loyola, MD. Oh, my goodness, I should meet you one time, Pañero, no? And I know that right now they're having good time in San Pablo, Laguna. And Vice President Mary Ann Sotelo, who are now being sworn by, I think, Enrique Santos is there, and also Arlene Posadas, and the president, our president of the Federation, si Madam Melinda Lit. I hope you will enjoy your stay in San Pablo City. But let me also wish my good friend Bonnie Aguirre, who is now in Tokyo, Japan, vacationing, a well-spent sojourn in Japan. And my siblings, of course, Tessie Ong Aguilar and Evelyn Ong Amores. Hello there, they're watching. And also my two siblings from New York, from San Jacksonville in Florida, and in Singapore, Raymond Edward Ong and Edward Ong Jr., my junior. Okay. And also, hello to Glory Marisi, the president of Pasay Makati Real Estate Board, whom I had the opportunity where I got the opportunity to meet our venerable resource person, and Dr. Penix, no? Dr. Penix, si Alberto Penix, who is my colleague in the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and also Consul Nina Mangyo, the current president, the new president of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Last night, I had a good time because there were a welcome dinner sponsored by PCCI at the Dusit Hotel, and we enjoyed. We met each other, all of the working groups met each other, and well, enjoying the dinner and also the camaraderie among PCCI members, no? And of course, headed by ang aking mentor, ang aking benefactor, June Sergio Ortiz Luis Jr. Yan. The honorary president and now treasurer of PCCI, and the president of the Philippine Exporters Confederation, and also, I think, the president of the Employers Confederation of the Philippines. Well, going back to the real estate industry, I want to say hello to PRBRES Philippines President, Architect Nestor Mangyo, and Chairman Dr. Regis Romero, and the National Board. You know, guys, that we are flying to Singapore on May 27, 28, 29, maybe up to 30, to join the the World Convention of Real Estate Professionals and stakeholders, that to be held in Singapore on that date, and with participation from at least more than 50 countries worldwide. And I guess we will all be happy, or perhaps learn a lot from that trip in Singapore. Well, you know that we have been on air since about 2 years, and in the 2 years we have received good reviews saying that they learned a lot from our program. And this will not be any different. Well, today, I'm sure double. You will learn also a lot from our venerable and our erudite, say, resource person. So, I will be greeting some of you again as you pop in. And without further ado, let the program begins. Okay, so the first segment of our HDOC Live this New Year, Chinese New Year, is the featured question of the week.
Featured question of the week. I am a new real estate salesperson and have a Chinese Filipino buyer that believes in feng shui. I only know few things about feng shui. What do you think I should do? I really need to close this sale. Please guide me, Doc EG. Thank you.
Well, this question comes from Joseph Lozada from Cebu City. And you know, Joseph, you are here. You are tuning now. I know this is your lucky day. It's not only the year of the dragon, but likewise, you will be hearing a lot on a matter of how to become prosperous and abundance in wealth abundance in 2024. Matututo ka dito sa ating venerable resource person. Kaya I would not perhaps be labored in discussing with you since you have a Filipino-Chinese client who believes in feng shui. I think my recommendation is to go into the internet and get feng shui master or feng shui expert to really learn, well, to satisfy the needs and qualms of your prospective client. Pero good luck sa yung benta. I know that you can make it because 2024, the year of the wooden dragon, gives a lot of good tidings and good fortune to all of the real estate people. Okay? All right. So we move on to the second episode, and that is the featured broker of the week. Good morning, real estate. I'm now here at General Santos City, and I attended yesterday the inauguration of a new hotel of the JVGOC group of companies, or the Juvy Vargas group of companies, and that is the Jensen View Hotel here in the city of Jensen. And now we're so lucky to have her, and I'm gonna interview her about her secret, her formula for success. Now, may I introduce to you Juvy Vargas. Hello, Juvy.
Hello, Doc Ichio.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So, thank you for inviting. Good.
Good morning, real estate. Juvy Vargas from General Santos City. Welcome everyone to Doc EG Live. Usapan ng lupa at negosyo. to your Facebook and YouTube channel.
Wow. Hi, Juvy. Hi,
Hello,
Juvy.
PG.
I'm so happy that I'm here. Thank you for your invitation. And you are somebody in real estate practice that should be emulated by all of the real estate professionals. And we are here to interview on your formula and your secret of success. I have given you some questions, isn't it, that you will be answering. Okay? So, what is your PRC ID number?
My PRC license number 5568. That is released in 2010, and I started my real estate business 14 years ago. That was 2010. And I am busy today doing my task, being a mother of 2 kids and an entrepreneur. No, I am focused on real estate. Every day is challenging to me because 8 hours is not enough. The 8 hours is not enough because in real estate, there's a lot of things to do, from negotiation to documentation. Yeah. So, every day I wake up early in the morning to do house chores with my children. So, children first before anything. And then I reported to the office after children dropped to the school as early as 7 o'clock. Then I start my day. You know, real estate is a lot of things to do, from prospecting, marketing, meeting to the client, until the transaction will be consummated. And of course, I have employee or staff to be trained, and they will be do legwork and other thing for the transaction. And the rest of my time of 8 hours is for my other company, and of course to my children.
Okay, how many companies do you have, Juvy?
Yeah. So I started for one company, that is J&E Asset Management and Consulting Incorporated, focused on bank acquired assets, because bank acquired asset is good to market because it's practical and reasonable to invest. For my client also, they are benefited because I give them the hint, the advantage of the properties, and good acquisition from the bank. Then after a year, I put up Jilan Real Estate Company for the real estate salesperson's accreditation. So I affiliated 20 salespersons under my license, and I trained them, and they stayed under me for long time.
When did you take the real estate broker's examination?
The first batch is 2010.
That was during my term.
Yes, of course, Doc EG. Okay. For the third company, that is J. Cristalan Realty Development Corporation. So I am safe to put my investment or savings in that company, because the goal of that company is to do project development or subdivision, because I have a knowledge already of general brokerage. Then I have accredited or affiliated salespersons, and they are loyal to me, so they will be the one to sell it. And of course, to our previous affiliated developer, there's almost of our client is they need to process their um, loan to the bank. Then I opened the Ace Equity Mortgage Brokerage Corporation. So that company handle the processing of loans, both the home loan and the business loan. And of course, we have the last company that I organize. So the construction, Squareline Construction and Development Corporation. And that will be the one to cater to our client to build their dream home.
I know you have established a very good reputation here in Jensan. So therefore, you said that you have to be very focused and that your formal would be good to other people so that their people will also reciprocate on the goodness that you have shown them. Isn't it? Okay. So now, that's a very good motto, no? Because you are also a golden girl. Diba? You said you turned 50 only last year. And at 50, they say that life begins at 50. And therefore, you are just a rising star. Now, tell us again, for the last time, what can you advise the upcoming or the would-be salespersons, those who would want to enter real estate? What can you advise them? Your wisdom.
For the aspirant real estate salesperson, if you have somebody to look up, evaluate yourself. What is your need? What is important to you? Yeah, so being a real estate broker, you are diligent, honest, and trustworthy to your client so that your client will be good to you and you will be impressive to all of them.
I know that we will have to see Jen San. We are going on a tour to see not only the beautiful spots but also the progress of the city. So we would like to thank you on behalf of HDOC EG Live, Miss Juvy. Thank you for being with us today, and rest assured that we will always remember and we will leave our heart in Jensan City. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc EG.
All right. Thank you, President Juvy. And I know Juvy now is the incumbent executive vice president of the Philippine Federation of Real Estate Service Professionals. And you know that Juvy is an asset to the organization. And I would like to congratulate her because she's coming over tomorrow to receive an award, and that is the Asia's Icon Most Influencer of in Real Estate Award. Okay, at the Okada, Manila on, I think, the 16th of February. So congratulations, Juvy, congratulations. Okay. Now, moving on, we move to the third segment, and that is the Info Beach, the beach of information.
Infobits, brought to you by Doc EG Live. Did you know that Lunar New Year, often called the Spring Festival or Chinese New Year? The historic Chinese calendar is a lunisolar calendar, meaning dates are determined by both the moon, lunar, and the sun, solar. Months begin with every new moon, when the moon is not visible in the night sky. The new year starts on the new moon nearest the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, sometime between January 21 and February 20.
Okay. Well, that was a bit of information on how Chinese New Year, or especially the Chinese New Year, came about. Now we will be moving on now to the highlight of our presentation in this episode. And we have invited a very well-known resource person whom I have met in a membership meeting of Pasay Makati Real Estate Board. And I have talked to her, a very amiable, a very fine lady, and invited her to be a guest in our program. She is the senior human resource consultant of various companies and a counselor and professional life coach. And I'm sure that you will or we will be learning a lot from her presentation. So let me welcome Miss Hazel Lim.
Hi.
Hi, Hazel.
Good
So
af-
thank
good
you.
afternoon.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for having me here.
thank you for joining us, and thank you for acceding to our invitation to be a resource person, because I know many people would learn a lot from your presentation. O, kumusta ka na ngayon? Are you busy?
Um, Preparing for the Chinese New Year. There are consultations happening, and I'm really thankful, Doc, for inviting or having me here.
Oh, thank you also, Hazel. I know, no, I saw on TV, people now are converging in Binondo, especially in Ongpin. Where they're
Yeah,
gonna celebrate,
busy.
Dragon Dance, the New Year, coming New Year, no? Talaga na naman. Alam natin na all of us, tayo naman dalawa, mukhang maikli ang apelido natin, ano? Kaya somehow, we have a lineage, a Chinese lineage, and it's of course very very nice to know of what's in store for us in 2024, as we have always been
Yes,
positively saying abundance in 2024. Now, I
yes,
request you now to do your presentation, and so that
yes.
our our guests, our viewers would learn a lot from your presentation. Okay, go ahead,
Yes.
Hazel.
Okay. Here is the first slide. We are going to discuss about the year of the wood dragon. There's a lot in store talaga, Doc. We will be discussing also with how we can, invite abundance, how we can embrace the mighty energy of the wood dragon. Resetting our mindset instead of focusing on the negative, we have to really practice resetting, shifting our focus to the positive. Then here, this is my profile. That's me. I have a background in feng shui, astrology, psychotherapy, and counseling. And I do also the holistic healing approach, the Reiki, and other forms of healing methods. And I'm a mom of two girls and one boy. So here, let me know, Doc, if I'm going too fast. This is feng shui. Literally, it's there. Feng shui translated means wind and water. It's the science of selecting living
Viewers
environments
now.
where the elements and energies are in harmonious balance, thereby bringing the good life to those who reside within the environment. So technically, feng shui is like the common sense of flowing good flow um, within our environment. And this is the cardinal rule. We actually start with the four celestial beings. This is where feng shui starts talaga. Like when you choose a property, when you choose your office too. So please take note of the four celestial beings: the tortoise, the tiger, the dragon, and the phoenix. The tortoise, when this is very important when you buy new property, when you select new property, we need to make sure that we have a hill or something higher, a higher ground behind us, because that represents the foundation, our our wall, support. It has to be strong and steady. Now, on our right side is the tiger. The tiger represents our protection. And then on the left is the dragon bringing in abundance into our spaces. The phoenix, we have to that we do have this um we do have this requirement to always make sure that the entrance of your space are clean and clutter free, so that phoenix can flow, the energy and an abundance can flow directly to your spaces. And then we have here, it is important to understand that the nature of the dragon's cosmic breath is described as in the energy which brings good fortune. So that's why I mentioned earlier that you need to make sure that your entrance clutter free siya. So the energy can flow accordingly. There's no there's everything is, pagpasok mo ng office or space ng bahay, everything parang in a harmony. Then this is the example of the flow. If you can see the illustration, it has to have space to flow, the energy to flow. When you go to you can actually just examine your entrance, or when you go to your personal spaces, go inside, check your surroundings. If what you see is something that can trigger a happy emotion, because feng shui is based on, the positivity of the area, the space. So here are some questions that I will be allowing you to answer, if you can see that here on the screen. So anybody here who can actually try to answer, or I'll just flow na lang. So good flow of chi, which answer kaya yung sagot dyan sa number 1? Is it does A, that circulates slow and meandering and vibrant? Is it fast, straight, scatters and dissipates? Or is it stagnant and slow? So the good flow of chi is actually the one that circulates, the meandering and the vibrant. So we go back to the slide earlier. The energy should flow. Allow it to flow slowly, so it can bless the whole space, everything in each corner of your space. Now, if we do it fast, like constant, if we for example, like a long hallway, and at the end of the hallway is your room, that's actually what we call the killing energy if it goes too fast. So we need to have something that could help stop that energy from flowing too fast. Again, too fast, and the energy that flows too fast is called killing energy. So we need to have that resistance. Put a little bit of resistance in between that long hallway. Number 2, what influences the quality of Sheng Qi? So there, is it the hills, river, building, and color? Is it the color, tree, shapes, furniture, and wind? Is it the shapes, contour, buildings, and elevation of land? So I mentioned earlier in my first slide, first or second slide or third, the 4 celestial beings. So I will leave you guys to answer number 2. You can comment down below on your answers, and we will review later. Number 3, which is the chi entering into the house. Where is the chi, entering to the house? Is it the roof, from the roof, door and windows, or fireplace? I think it's given that the chi should start from your doors and also windows. Next this is an example of a bagua. So anyone who practice feng shui, this is an example of a bagua where you can map the location, the sectors of your space. And I will switch into our main lesson for this talk. This year, I mentioned earlier that this is really a very strong indication of prosperity and immense energy, um, a great chance for us to start something new for growth. Now, last year we were dealing with a lot of inner works. Who here can actually relate to this? There were so many people who went through a lot of emotional challenges, mental and emotional challenges. We went through a lot of changes. Now this year is about karma. Don't be scared with that word, because like as it's stated there, this will be the year where people will be receiving back what they have been putting out. So my question would be, what have you been doing the previous months, or what kind of reflections or inner work did we do last year, so we can be prepared for this year? For example, last year there were things that you were supposed to let go, but you didn't. This year will be, you are still going to handle and deal with the heaviness and the burden that was supposed to be removed from your life last year. It's not too late yet to do this inner work of letting go of what's not supposed to, what's not supposed to stay in your life, the old habits, the toxic patterns, all those things that you need to reset talaga moving forward from this year up to the rest of your life. So if you notice also, last December 31, I've seen some post with the hashtag 123 shifts. So it's there, it's stated that it was the last day of the year. It's going to really have that big shift this year. And with astrology also and feng shui, you will understand in my next slide. Here is shifting to into the Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Now, when I mentioned earlier again that this is really the year for you to make that big shift, the big changes, thinking big, dreaming big, setting goals, setting intentions. No more procrastinating. Talagang, is this for me? But if you have that goal, if you really want to push forward, you need to set that intention of growth. So Aquarius in astrology, it deals in with dealing with the larger scale. And then Pluto, the planet that we actually try to understand. People, some astrologers or some people who kind of know some background about astrology, they are scared of Pluto. But Pluto signifies transformation. It's associated with deep and intense experience, such as power struggles, control, and elimination of what is no longer needed in one's life. So si Pluto is in charge of removing all those things na burden na in our lives. So with the two planets working together this year, Aquarius, Uranus, and then, yes, Pluto, it's immense power. A very powerful, mighty talaga siya na combination. And dealing or discussing or talking about Uranus or Aquarius, we talk about innovation. We talk about global and individual changes. We talk about expansion. We talk about revolution and evolution. So you can read on the slide. And I'm going to ask you, are you prepared for the age of Aquarius? Are you prepared to go larger? I mean, to envision bigger scale, bigger goals, bigger dreams. So looking back to the previous time that we had this same conjunction, the same placement, it was years ago. If you can remember, and I don't know if anyone here can remember in our history lessons what happened during the placement of Pluto when Pluto enters Aquarius. So there, what happened was the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was from 1778 to 1798, a time period where the French Revolution, the Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen, took place and was sorry and was marked by the elimination of old governments and birth of a revolution. So we talk about revolution, we talk about evolution. So the astrological shift from Pluto in Capricorn to Pluto in Aquarius is one most powerful events of 2024 until the next 20 years. So we need to start this year. We need to plan our plans this year, and it will grow for the next 20 years. So now I'm going to be talking about the neuroscience and the mindset. So if I know I talk about feng shui, we do have cures, we do have some rearranging and decluttering that we have to do when we talk about feng shui. Now, we cannot depend everything on the cures. We also have to set our intentions. So here is the neuroscience and mindset. We need to remember the reticular activating system, or RAS. So this is our human brain. And ito yung function ng human brain. So a neuroscientist, a neuro researcher has done lots of research on goal setting. So the RAS is responsible for filtering our sensory information to let the mind be focused and alert. It allows you to, concentrate to what really matters. So let's say you want a new car, you want a new house, you want a love life, a new love life, you want children, anything that you want to manifest this year. It is possible, but we need to start setting or resetting our mindset first. It all starts from here, our RAS. And I will be this one is trying to harmonize your space. So the activity or the example that you're seeing here on the screen is when you go to your office, when you go to your spaces, your personal spaces, your working spaces. You go there, you enter, and you try to notice, examine your space. Can you identify which item or which corner is actually activating an emotion for you? Is it activating happy, happy emotion, or is it activating some sadness? Is it activating some annoying feeling? Try to understand or try to examine if is it clutter free or it's free flowing. Because when you see something around your space that triggers a negative emotion, it can actually make you unproductive for the rest of the day. So what do we do? Again, examine your space. Which item is triggering that emotion? So for example, you go into your space, you see a lamp or a picture frame that was given to you by someone who you are not in good terms already. So why are you keeping that picture frame if it's triggering a negative emotion? So when you enter, so every day you enter your space, your working space, you see that picture frame that reminds you of some sad moments. Now I'm gonna ask you for the rest of the day, how do you think will your mood be? That's where we need to do some decluttering. Replace that item with something that can enhance or can trigger a positive and happy emotion. And an example here would be a client who came to me. This was the first time I met her. She was referred to me by my client too. She's a designer. She sells beautiful clothes, and she came to me because her latest her latest collection. She got frustrated because she couldn't meet the sale. Now I was telling her I was teaching her how to envision the result, the emotion that she has to also feel when she envision and or manifest her results. She was just there in front of me. I was coaching her. And then once we were done, she went home. And her friend, my other client too, messaged me that right after our session, she got the answer to her manifestation. And she thought it was my control. It was ako daw ang key to her problem. Now, I told them it wasn't me. It was actually the mindset. We just need to unlock something in her mind. That was the RAS. That was responsible for this. So the next time you go to your office or your personal space or working office space, examine again one by one your corners. Examine again all the things in your office. If you like the view that you're seeing, if you like the things that you the things on your table, and the color of the wall, you examine all those things. And here, and this is also crucial or important when you have your office, when you want to lay out your office space, your desk command position. So take note of the illustration here. Again, we go back to the four celestial beings that you need to have a solid support behind. Like your desk should be behind a wall, a solid ground. And also, when you enter the room, the command position is you'll be able to see right away, or let me put it this way. When you are in that command position, you can actually see the door. You can actually see who's coming in your space. I went to a client and we examined his space. I noticed that his office desk was facing the wall. And I told him, you need to turn your table around. So you know who's coming in, and you can, you can manage the people around. You can see what's happening rather than you facing the wall, because you cannot see who's attacking you from behind. You cannot see who's coming in. If it's a, if it's a support, or if it's a client or someone who is willing to attack you already. And here are the colors that you need to incorporate. What can give like a harmonious vibe in your area. And we go back to that command space again. You can take note of the illustrations here. And we go back again to the mindset, because this is where feng shui comes in. So once, now let's understand feng shui, how it impacts us and how we can turn it into a mindful practice so that we can create and attract abundance. So your thoughts becomes your beliefs. And going back to the neuroscience topic, we do have these two branches, the automaticity. I will give you an example of this one. Automaticity is when are set with your daily habits or daily routines. For example, you wake up in the morning, you go directly to the shower, you already know what's next, because it's a routine, everyday routine. But what I'm going to expound here is, there are clients, there are people who are really used to the old routine, old habits, because they think that it worked before, so it should work also today and tomorrow. But what if it's not working anymore? Are you willing to reset your mind? Are you willing to reset your routine? And here comes neuroplasticity. This is the ability for of the mind to adapt to the changes. So we do have to focus on this branch of study, the neuroplasticity. An example of this one is when you go to a hotel, you wake up, you go to the shower, you shower, but you don't know the temperature of the shower. So you need to, mix timpla, the cold and warm, the cold hot, so cold, yeah, tama, cold, cold and cold and warm, cold hot, something like. So it will take you more time to do this mixing of time to get the right temperature. The habit or the method of mixing or getting the right temperature is actually an example of neuroplasticity. You are willing to adapt to the changes, or else you just go there. We go back to the previous practice, even if it's too hot or it's too cold, because you got used to the habit, then you won't care. But will it make you happy? Will it make you annoyed that you used a very cold shower in the morning? So what do? We shift to the neuroplasticity, the changes, adapting to the changes. So we go back also to the feng shui's relationship of the elements. The elements teaches us to adapt, to make the changes, to make the necessary changes, the reset, in order to have our harmonious relationship with our spaces, with our co-workers, with the people around us, adapting to whatever you know, needed, so we have harmony. So here it's the Asian saying, that luck is actually cultivated. So it doesn't mean that we buy a charm, we put it there, and let the charm work. I know I met a lot of clients like this. Oy, which one can actually help me find a love life? Which one can actually make me rich? Which kind of bracelet can actually make me famous? Which kind of bracelet can actually help my healing? Which one can attract abundance, or ano po yung amulet or charm that can make me rich? You can do all these things, and I tell you, I've been to houses with all the cures completo, but with a limiting mind, nothing happened. And they will always ask me why I bought everything, ginawa ko na to, I did all these things, all the, all the charms, ang laki na ng gastos ko. I even changed the color of our gate. I even changed the color of our walls, but nothing happened. So I go back to coaching them. How is your resetting and your intentions? May I go back to your goals? Ano ba yung intention? Ano yung goals? Now, we need to incorporate na dito na pumapasok po ang feng shui sa mindsetting. Again, going back to the space, which one makes you feel happy? Anong gamit yung nakakaaburido? Anong gamit yung nagti-trigger ng specific emotion? Yun. Kasi if we go back to that space and you don't like what you're saying, I've seen a condo unit. When pagpasok ng unit nila, the moment you enter talaga, nakikita mo yung aircon. Aircon na nakaharang sa paningin, and it's huge, and all the yung tube na nakakalat dyan. I asked the unit owner, how do you feel about this? Kasi medyo magastos daw when you try to move the aircon unit, and rewiring, or ano ba tawag doon? Basta lipat lahat. So, they tried to say na ma-manage you siguro, something like that. But I keep on asking, are you really sure that it will trigger a happy mindset every time you enter your space, every time you enter your house? Are you gonna feel inspired? Do you want to sit in the sala? Do you want to stay there in that area and spend it with your family? Or meron kasi at the back of our head na naaaburido tayo because there's something there. Yung aircon na yan, nakakainis. So what do? We do advise to move the aircon to somewhere na hindi siya sagabal na makita mo when you enter your unit. So yun yung example about incorporating your mindset, incorporating your RAS and feng shui. So there, meron din tayong habits of resistance to change. So, because merong nakaugali ang ugali or habit or pattern, okay na yon. But are we gonna keep on doing this for the rest? I mean, today onwards. Are we gonna keep resisting such changes because we want to feel safe? We don't want to make the risk. We don't want to take the risky change. So again, if your mind tells you, if you start with your mindset na ayoko muna tong gawin, baka kasi malugi. Malulugi ka talaga because you invited the thought. You created that in your head. So what do? When we want something, we have this intention, we have this goal, you need to keep envisioning, you need to keep manifesting, you need to keep conditioning your mind that things are gonna go well. No inviting of negative thoughts. The moment that you feel that doubt, I know meron pa rin to, nangyayari talaga to, na may a little bit of pitik ng doubt. Shift your focus right away. Divert right away. No, not allowed. Hindi pwede. I need to keep I need to keep the positive thinking kasi ako rin na matatalo. So, another example is I had a client na hindi daw niya mabenta-benta yung property. Ngayon, punta kami ng office niya. Maraming pictures on the wall. Magagandang bahay. There's one house na napakaganda. Maganda yung garden, maganda yung interiors, at maraming areas naka-cover nung picture na yon. And I asked, okay lang, maganda yung bahay. Ito, this one. And sinabi ng client na yun yung house na hindi ko mabenta for 6 months. So I said, so this is actually displayed sa entrance ng office niya. So sabi ko, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. When you enter your office, what kind of emotion natitrigger when you see that picture? Naiinis siya, na-frustrate siya. Because why? That picture invites, or that picture reminds her of the failure. She failed to make the sale. She failed to close the deal. So the rest of the day, ang iniisip niya is failure. So is it going to happen soon? Hindi. So what did I do? What did I suggest? Sabi niya, may cure ba? May anong gagawin ko? Anong klaseng bracelet ang bibilhin ko? What kind of lucky charm do I need to have? I told her, remove that picture. Put all your achievements here. Dito sa entrance. Kasi when you enter the space, may inspire ka when you see all your achievements. So, yon. Remember, what you see in your space is very, very important. Now, I'm gonna share my story. In sa screen, nakikita niyo po, that's my brain. Actually, I'm kind of hesitant to really speak or talk about my life, but I'll set my life as an example. So it's way back 1989, we were ambushed by the military and NPA conflict. So ako yun lang yung natamaan. Nabombahan kami and it hit my skull, my head. So yung CT scan na nakikita nyo, that's actually my head. So here, andyan yung clinical information about my head. And if a neurosurgeon, makikita nila tong CT scan ko, they would see how are you able to talk? How are you able to walk? How are you able to learn all these things? Are you able to, why are you alive? So, and I said, I don't know. I'm alive. I'm talking. I'm able to learn. I'm able to eat. I'm able to, to do the things that I want to do. Why was this possible? And I'm going to go back to my childhood days. My parents, especially my dad, actually did not limit my mindset. Sinabi niya sa akin, there's nothing wrong with you. You are not even that special. You are normal. Anything you can do is possible. Kaya lahat. Gawin mo. Push. Positive reinforcement ang nangyayari doon. Hindi niya ako nilimit. But the rest of my family limited me. But kanino ako nakinig? I listened to him. I listened to, the positive things. I chose to listen. And I did not actually realize that until naging adult na ako, na I was attracted to only positive things. I did not welcome any limiting and negativity. So I was able to study. I was able to learn. I'm walking. I'm able to comprehend things. And they also told me, all my doctors told me na hindi na ako pwedeng magkaanak because of all the medications na iniinom ko, the anti-seizures, all those things. It's not really possible na magkaanak ako. Because of that thought, that mindset na tinuloy-tuloy ko, Next is I'm going to show you what happened, the positive outcome. Now, I do have kids. I have three wonderful children. I have a 14-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, and a 7-year-old. Now, when I entered my doctor's office, clinic, na medyo malaki na yung tiyan, nagulat sila. Sinabi nila, you aren't supposed, hindi ka pwedeng mabuntis, hindi ka pwedeng magkaanak. But I said, no, I want. I really want. And I went back to my old habit when I was like in elementary yun. I saw my old notebooks. Lagi akong may sketch. May mga sketches ako before. Nagsisketch ako ng bahay, nagsisketch ako ng mga bata, nagsisketch ako ng bundok, mga ganyan. So all those things pala, growing up, na lagi kong ginagawa, it's nanatili siya in my head. That I want these things. I want ito. And I know it's gonna be possible. So yes, it indeed nangyari. Hindi ako nag-limit. So now sinasabi din ng iba na I won't be able to achieve anything because of my condition. I'm handicapped and may mga brain trauma, something like that. But with all the things that happen, and again, with the people that I listened to, the people that mentored me, that pushed me to this direction, because of them, it nangyari din yung family, and also now that I'm able and I'm able to do this, talk to you about this, talk to you about feng shui, talk to you about mind setting, and I do have my practice already. This is my office, the Altea, the Know Thyself, and my husband also was able to put up his own company, the Lim Property Solution. I'm going to share to you how this Lim Property Solution happened. He used to work for a bigger company for how many years? 15 years, the property management company. And I saw his effort, I saw his capacity. I saw na kaya niya gawin lahat. And the dedication niya na binigay sa company. I told him he can actually start his own. Pwede na siyang magsimula. Pero parang ayaw niya because risky nga for him. So what happened? Ang nangyari po ay nagka-COVID kami. And tinuloy-tuloy na niya to resignation. And it pushed him to start his own company. Now, why did I share that po? I'm gonna go back to Pluto. Anytime na mayroong kang purpose, anytime na the universe will tell you na you are bound for greatness. And I will remove something na hindi na dapat dala-dala mo until now. So, again, nangyari yon na pahirapan ka talaga ng pahirapan ni Pluto until you realize that you need to let go of something na hindi mo na dapat dala. But because meron tayong resistance, it gets harder every time we are tested. So what do? The moment na parang pangalawang beses na ata ako tinamaan ni universe, what is it? We need to examine what is it that you're trying to make me learn. What do I need to let go? What do I need to change? So yon, nilet go niya yung traditional, I mean the bigger company, and he started his own company in Lim Property Solutions. And here is some key points of mind settings, the old habits, the traditional ways na mga tinuro sa atin before, the limiting beliefs na tinuro na in-instill sa atin ng mga ancestors and elders natin, because we do not blame them because they were also brought up like that. Like I said, this year is the time for the changes, the shifts, the choosing our journey, choosing ourselves, starting with sa sarili natin. So my question is, why are you limiting yourself do we exist for who exactly? Yung tanong na para kanino tayo bumabangon? What are you allowing in your life? Are you allowing burden? Are you allowing, happiness? So how is this related to feng shui? Think about how your space is either keeping you specifically focused on the negative or keeping you general so that you can move towards the positive. So, mind setting. Ano yung gamit mo around your house that naiirita ka talaga, na gusto mong tanggalin, or keeping you positive, keeping you home, keeping you there. 'Di ba kung ayaw mo yung space, kung madumi, makalat, you don't wanna be there. Ayaw mo, 'di ba? You will just go and be somewhere else, work somewhere else. So, what do we do? Try to declutter, try to clean our areas, try to, incorporate the things that can trigger our motivation, that can trigger our, positive mindset. So, ito yung bagwa. You go to your space, try to see asan dito yung north, south, east, west, yan. I will be discussing it later in the next slide. And you can scan this QR code para may copy kayo ng bagwa na gagamitin nyo when you want to when you want to do some correcting or some harmonizing your area. But please do take note na you need to locate first the north, 0 degrees north. Sa gitna ng space nyo, you need to put on the compass there. And meron naman siguro lahat mga phones natin ng compass. We just kailangan natin ilagay lang sa gitna, the center of your space, yung compass. And then locate nyo lang po yung 0 degrees north. Doon po tayo magsa-start. So step 1, when you want to correct your space, you need to have the right equipment, you need the right tools, and you can talk to someone, a professional or a licensed consultant, if you need help. And then setting intention. So yun na, dito na naman tayo, balik na naman tayo sa intention. So nag-correct tayo ng space. Pero wala pa rin tayong intention. So why are we correcting your space? We need to really set the goal, the intention. So once you invite me to your space, once you ask me to coach you or help you, ang una kong tanong talaga is, ano yung goal mo? Do you have your vision board already? Yun po yung number 1 tanong ko pag may nagpapatulong sa akin. So then, you need to create the reflection. Again, everything that in your area reflects kung sino ka and who you wanna be. So, yun, mag-visualize tayo. Like, the visualizing is creating a movie scene in your mind of what you want to happen. Like, kailangan mo siyang i-envision in your head na, for example, nabenta yung space, nabenta yung unit, nabenta yung bahay, yung close deal talaga na meron ng extra na pipirmahan, ganyan. Kailangan mo siya i-visualize where you want or who you want to be in the next days. Tapos yung vision board is also very important. Again, dun talaga magsa-start before we even try to do some correcting. So the big 3 in feng shui is your entrance. Again, very important ang entrance kasi dun talaga nagsa-start lahat. Your bedroom also, you need to make your bedroom like gusto mong matulog doon. So I do suggest na when you are nasa kwarto na kayo, nasa bedroom na kayo, please don't bring your work there. Kasi you will not feel like gusto mong matulog. You will not have good night's sleep. And then also the kitchen. Important po ang all kitchen too kasi dun mo ginagawa yung food, where you store your food. Dapat walang sirang gamit. If may konting chip or talagang sira yung baso, tapon na po natin. Kasi hindi rin siya maganda na gumagamit ka ng, resistance to change. So, kailangan tayo ng changes. So, yun, ito yung mga paniniwala na isang concept lang talaga daw ang feng shui. Like, hindi po ganun ang feng shui. Meron changes. Yung direction ng mga flying stars each year, they change. So, also, if ayaw mo na makita yung painting sa office mo, na it made you, it kind of contributed something last year, kung ayaw mo na siya makita this year, nagsawa ka na, you can actually change it to motivate you. And here, the flying stars, you can take a picture of this, screenshot your photo, because this is very important in trying to correct your area. So this year, 2024, our illness star, na number 2 in your screen, is where you need to put some cures, or you need to set something there na something healthy. Yan, illness star is located in the southeast. Yung south is the betrayal, so kailangan wag natin to lagyan ng kalat dito, yung south. Wag natin lagyan ng mirrors, wag natin lagyan ng, kasi mirror, maglagay ka ng mirror dyan sa area na yan, it amplifies. So dadami-dami yung mga magbe-betray sa'yo. So maglalagay ka ng maglalagay ka ng basta whatever amplifies the betrayal. We need to just leave it be. Huwag na nating guluhin. In the southwest, your wealth area, dito tayo maglalagay ng enhancing. You can put a plant. Yung totoong plant. Or we can put like crystals. We can put like anything that could enhance our wealth sector. So yung nandito, I put there some recommendation. It's up to you if you want to follow. Yung victory star, if you want to have yung banner, like we can place there also. And dun sa southeast, yung health sector, yung wulo symbol or anything about health, maglagay tayo dyan. Yung gitna is the number 3, the quarrel star. So gitna ng bahay nyo, gitna ng space nyo, huwag kayo mag-away doon. So may mga disagreements kayo, may mga kailangan kayong pag-usapan na alam nyo na mag-trigger talaga ng temper, please step outside. Umalis po tayo ng space. Ilabas nyo po yung pagtatalo. Do not try to invite the quarrelsome star. Do not try to invite that energy sa gitna. So we can put like a symbol of apple, the harmony in that area. Tapos sa east naman is your victory, yung symbol of victory. You could put a horse, you can put a picture of a horse, a picture of something for you personally, kung ano yung gamit or symbol that can represent victory for you. Ilagay niyo in that area. Sa west is the misfortune. Huwag na po natin guluhin ang misfortune. So hayaan niyo lang siya. Do not disturb, do not if may mga dead plants there or broken items, tanggalin po natin. Palitan natin ng something bago. Now, the north is your wealth sector too. So, yan, you can put like something that represents wealth, money, mga ganyan. Money tree, lagay niyo po in that area. Yung number 6, northeast sector is your heavenly luck. So dito pumapasok yung mga support system, the people who could actually mentor you. Maglagay po tayo dyan ng harmony, anything that can help you feel na, or motivate you na may harmony sa buhay natin. And then the number 4, the love sector is in the northwest. So again, we can put there a picture frame of our loved ones, our children, wedding pictures natin, we can put there. And then we can put like something that can trigger or can motivate us na kailangan natin ng harmony with, the people that we love. Again, pag may mga broken pieces, may mga lumang gamit na parang, alam mo yun, alikabok na, we can try to remove them dito sa mga sectors na to. So, another thing also is this year is the period 9. Another another meaning, another symbol of abundance. So, ito yung indication na maraming transformation, immense transformation, energy, suggesting big changes in the world and the way that we do things. So, mga lucky number, yung mga 9, symbol number 9, yung maglagay tayo doon ng mga, yung bamboo plant. So, sector 9, balik tayo sa previous slide. It's the southwest is the number 9 sector nandyan. So, dyan the sector, we can put like bamboo plants na may 9 stalks, yung mga 9 stem, ganyan. So, we put there and let it grow. And then, again, we need to be careful with yung center, ha? Wag tayo, kung mayroong magtatalo, please bring them outside your space. So, ito yung mga other suggestions ng how to subdue the affliction stars, yung mga hindi magagandang sectors in our spaces. So, yan sila. Recommendation lang po. Hindi po siya requirement. Recommended only. Okay. And the illness star, si Wulu, the cranes, and the medicine Buddha symbol. In the west, dito yung the misfortune sector. You can, invite or you can place this pagoda in that area. And the lost star, yun yung betrayal, the robbery, yung the losses, nakaw, mga ganyan, chismis. We can put some cures, yung like what's nasa screen, yung rhino and elephant. And then yung this year, 2024, may mga clashes tayo ng mga signs. Year of the Dragon, yung ka-clash niya actually din also ang dragon. And another, may another sign na clash ni dragon is the dog. Year of the dog, year of the ox, and sheep. So sila, this is a recommendation lang naman po, that you can carry Tai Sui card or, ito, I do have an example of Tai Sui because clash ako ni Dragon this year. I think last year also clash din ako. So, ang dala ko is, okay, this was my last year. Clash ako ni Tai Sui, the Grand Duke last year. So, hindi ko pa pala nalagay kasi it's something. Basta, yung bago po na Tai Sui this year, yan po, yan siya. That symbol, that picture. Kasi last year, this one. 2023, clash ako. Sabi ko, Luben, every year clash na lang ako. But I did not allow it to limit me. Tuloy pa rin. Right? So, and then, yan, yung period 9. Matagal-tagal pa po ang next period 9. Matagal natin itong inantay. Ang shift, the immense power, matagal siyang inantay ng mga feng shui expert to happen. No? We are in the period 9, so you can or please take advantage. So, yun, the rise of number 9, you can read on this. In period 9, the number 9 symbolizes supreme, bring fame, fortune, and new opportunities and new wealth. So, yan. Last year kasi period 8 tayo. So, again, 8 is what? Karma. So, a lot of a lot of letting go, a lot of trying to understand ano yung pattern na inuulit-ulit natin. This year, moving forward na tayo. So how do we incorporate period 9? So yan, yung symbol 9 dragons, 9 anything in the count of 9. So yan, a period of 9 fueled by fire, so very aggressive energy. Dragon also. Kaya last year when I was doing my reading, sinasabi ko talaga, guys, you need to be prepared by January 29, January 20 to 2024. Ano yung mga plano ninyo? You need to set it already, set your goals, intentions, para tuloy-tuloy tayo. Yun. And going back to astrology too, from January to April po, no planets are going to retrograde, meaning it's really a chance for us to start new. Walang clashing energies happening. Kasi pag nag-start na po yung retrograding planets, ayun na, sinabing Mercury retrograde, bawal mag-sign ng contract, maraming bawal pag si Mercury ang nag-retrograde. Communication problems. So please take advantage of the time, of the period na from this month until April. Start something new. And according to the old Chinese beliefs na if you start a business or start a new venture in the year of the dragon, you can expect po na hindi natuloy-tuloy yung venture na yon. Walang losses na malalaki if you start in the year of the dragon. But the period po na January to April, yan po, you need to start with etong period na to. So there, this is the last slide. If you need help or you need counseling or you need some if you are looking for consultation, you can message me. You can search my name, Althea Know Thyself by Hazel Lim on Facebook. You can also, I do astrology, I do some psychotherapy, I do some feng shui cures, something like that. And we can just contact me if you need help. And also if you need some property management related to property management issues, or you need help, you can also contact the company of my husband, the Lim Property Solutions. We need some housekeeping or anything related to property management. And thank you again, Doc, for having me. And I wish
Thank you.
a happy new year.
Wow, ang galing naman. We have an overload of information. And there were questions here, no? Kaya sinasabi na,
Yes.
yung what
What are
is
the
the
questions?
significance of number 9 in 2024 in the year of the wooden horse?
Dragon. The significance po niya. Yes. The dragon, yun po yung kasi yung, di ba, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, parang siya na yung end na talagang you need to grab the immense talaga siya na power, the immense period for every one of us to start something new. So, new beginnings talaga. And it's connected also to astrology, yung Pluto in Aquarius, di ba 25 years or somewhat ilang years ago yon na nagkaroon tayo ng ganong placement. So, merong mga shifts, big shifts.
So, 9 is gonna be the lucky number in 2024.
Yes, lucky 9. Yes
lucky
po.
number. Paano kung ikaw 49, 59, 69?
Di ba po yung after that period, di ba, it's the new beginning, like life starts at
You were saying that dito, tanong lang sa akin sa text ko sa akin, no? You are in property management too?
Yeah, my husband po, company ni husband ko, yung Lim Property Solutions. They are into property management.
ito, alam mo, ang itong program natin is reaching even Bahrain. Kingdom of
Wow.
Bahrain. Si, hi Bernie
Hello.
Vergara, hello. Nasa Bahrain din, and we have all over the Philippines. And also, we have also somebody, my good friend, Bishop Alex Go of the Kamada movement. Meron tayong
Thank
mga
you guys
religious.
for watching. I hope you got to learn something.
And we have Shim Suan from Cagayan de Oro
Oh,
City. Hello. Yeah, hello. Shim Suan. Ayan, Cagayan de
hello,
Oro yan.
hello
And we also have
Cagayan.
Jonathan Jose. And of course, Juvy Vargas from General Santos City. We have Silvia Romulo. And we have Cherry Santos from Cavite. Yan ang mga nagko-comment. At saka si Attorney Loyola from San Pablo City. And Glory C from Baguio City. Marami, no? And okay, ngayon ang tanong nila, it all begins with intention
Yes, goal setting.
until it is consummated, your
Yeah.
intention. Sabi niya, is it really necessary to declog our room?
Well,
How do you do that?
we go,
Punong-puno daw yung kanilang bahay. Yung kwarto niya, nandun nakasaksak. Lahat ng mga papeles niya. How can you do that?
we go back to the question, is it triggering? What kind of emotion is it triggering sa atin? Is it triggering motivation or is it triggering annoyance?
Maybe it's necessity.
Yes po.
Sometimes they brought their, they bring their papers home for
Yes,
work. And
yes.
hindi naman nila nagagawa. Dala nila pa uwi ng bahay, dadalhin ulit pabalik sa opisina. Hindi nila
Tama
nagagawa.
po.
Di
Tambak
ba?
lang.
Oo, tambak lang siya. And Attorney Loyola of the San Pablo andito in kuwan sa atin, and Miss Melinda Lit and Colonel De Fiesta is here, and Dalmi Comia from Calamba, no? There were maganda tong program natin kasi all over, eh.
Oo nga
And
po,
we
thank
have
you.
somebody from South Korea, Chim Shu, listening to us, no? And another one, si hello to Jody Tan also, Langgam from New Jersey, USA. Kaya ang sabi nila, paano po ba, how do we now position ourselves in 2024? Anong uunahin namin?
Yes.
Room, kitchen, or working area?
Well, we really do start from sa entrance po because dun tayo magsa-start. Entrance. Kasi what do we, pag uuwi tayo ng bahay, papasok tayo ng bahay, tapos nakikita natin yung kalat. And the rest of the paglalakad din po sa buong bahay niyo, wala, aburido ka na. Moody ka na because ang daming kalat sa entrance. So, crucial talaga po yung entrance because yun po yung si Phoenix, di ba naka-pwesto siya sa entrance. Kaya dapat walang blockage, walang blocking sa entrance.
Ang tanong dito, ma'am, what is the best location to put our entrance in our home? East,
Oh, that
west,
one.
south, north?
For technically po, in general, north is the best position. Pero nagbabago-bago po kasi si Flying Star every year. So what we do is, alangan naman natin sirain or lipat tayo ng bahay. What we do is we cure.
Sarami yung bahay mo.
'Di ba? Lalipat tayo every time magmo-move ng mga Flying Star each year kasi they do change every year. So, gagawin natin is mag-harmonize tayo. We will put something to harmonize the area. Curing, kumbaga, mag-cure tayo. Magdadagdag tayo ng gamit, ganyan. Or
Okay.
magtatanggal tayo ng gamit.
I'm so interested in your presentation regarding the bagwa. Sabi niya, no?
Yeah.
And can you explain some more? Kasi can I just buy it in Chinatown or whatever?
Yeah.
Is there a need to pray or something like that?
The bagwa, actually po, if we try to correct our spaces right now, yung compass, it's in our phones.
It's okay
Yeah,
lang, compass.
Magpas tayo lang po. Ito, like, ito, sa iPhones, wait lang. We have, ito yung compass in our iPhones, or I think, yes, available din siya sa Android. So, compass, kailangan natin i-locate yung zero north. And we go to the center of our space. Center
Zero
of
north. Uh-huh.
north. Zero north, dun
Okay.
tayo mag-start.
Well, I think they're now checking. Zero north. Tapos
Zero
para,
north. Yeah.
okay. All
And
right.
then, yung bagwa na I ask you to scan yung QR code, yung general po na you can put placements, correcting your sectors in your home, on your spaces. Meron dun yung area for your children, area for your harmony, something like that. Yun po ang maglalagay lang tayo ng little symbol of harmony in those area. Pero again, every year nagche-change po ang flying stars. So, di naman tayo pwedeng lumipat o tapon nating lahat. We just have to really do some correcting.
What can you say about amulets or things that
Oh,
are being sold out in Chinatown
yeah,
to bring luck and prosperity in the lives of the people? Tama ba 'yon?
yes, actually po, yung mga amulets is actually a symbol. Let's say na-inspire ka sa image ni dragon. And you will believe na this dragon is gonna protect me. So why not? If you think that you are being protected by this symbol, why not carry it every day? If you believe
Are
na this, yes.
are you do you have connectivity in such amulets? Would you be willing to sell some through you?
Oh, sure, sige po, no problem. Sige,
Kasi
you can just
people, they go
me.
to Chinatown just to buy and
Yes,
just heard something from the sales lady. They
yes,
do not know whether that's correct or not.
yes. They can message me. My number is seen on
Sige po.
screen. Yeah,
Can you
for
message yung
help.
number please? Patawagan ka nila. Number.
Yeah, there on screen po. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And please do message me if you need some help.
0917 po. Ano number?
0917-574-0401.
Oh, they are taking down notes. Yes. You know, you
Yeah, I'm
know,
glad.
Hazel, we are being viewed and heard all over the world.
Thank
In
you.
South Korea, in the United States,
Oh,
in
yeah,
Bahrain, in Saudi
I can,
Arabia, all over the Philippines, and I think and I'm sure that they learn a lot from your presentation. And we
I'm
hope
glad.
as we move on, I think as we go on in the year of the wooden dragon, then perhaps they will be able to consult you, no, on some matters. Sabi niya, mahal po ba consultation fee?
Ay, pag-usapan po natin yan. Hindi po ako ganun.
So
I'd
it
like
can
to share. I do like to share, and most of my clients can really attest na I'm really keen on sharing and teaching and coaching.
Okay. So it can be talked about, ha? Sabi,
Yes.
itong isang huling tanong, sabi niya, I am in real estate. I am a developer and I have a land that I would want to develop. I don't know how to. Well, I will just do it through my own whims, my own desire. Would I need Punsuy to do it, to build a 10-story building?
Well, technically po, pag mga building, mga big structures po, kailangan po talaga ng magaling na tawag nito, planning when it comes to, the big structures. Kasi when I'm listening to my husband, kasi when they do some inspection or renovation, they always have issues dun sa mga pipes and the location of the kitchen, location of the kailangan talaga po pag-planning may someone, a consultant who can help
Can you
na,
help? Can you help?
yeah, sure po, no problem.
Are you also a contractor? Say, for
My
example,
husband, they do renovations. Yung Lim Property Solutions, my husband, yung company niya, yan, they handle that. Kaya, when
siguro,
my husband, yes, go ahead po.
siguro we can contact your husband. What's your name of your
Yes,
husband?
Lester Lim.
Okay. Kasi marami nagtatanong dito sa message
Yeah,
sa
there
akin.
it's on in screen po yung kanyang contact details, Lim Property Solutions.
Oo.
Kaya pag may mga projects sila, they always consult me na paano tong placement dito, checking if may mga poison arrows, mga ganyan. So,
Na,
yeah, every
magaling.
now and
And
then they ask me.
I'm sure maraming contractors ang nakikinig ngayon, maraming developers, and I think they will consult you and get your expertise and services on the matter, you and your husband.
Looking
Well,
forward.
it has been a very rewarding, and enlightening and very useful information and education on how we can confront the
Yeah. Embrace.
2024 with abundance. And
Yes.
maraming salamat for being
Thank
with
you, Lim,
us
for having me. It's really an honor. It's an
this
honor.
afternoon. And as a result, well, before we let you go, can you give us a short parting message?
I'm so thankful for everyone, to Doc, for inviting me here, for having me here. It's really, really an honor. And to all the viewers, thank you. And I do wish all of you, abundance and prosperity. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. And I do hope na may natutunan po tayo. Kahit konti.
I'm sure. I'm sure maraming natutuwa sila kasi ang daming tanong. Ang daming message, ang daming message sa iPhone ko na hindi sila makapasok. But anyway, time is very limited, and siguro hopefully we can consult you and call you in your office, talk to
Yes.
you about, I will refer to you clients who are talking
Thank
to you
you.
all over, and perhaps they can get advice from you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Looking
so
forward.
much. Hazel Lim, teka muna. We have, as a sign of our, appreciation,
Thank you.
we are giving you an e-certificate. Okay lang. We will
Yes.
forward it to you.
Yes.
A
Thank you, Doc. Thank
e-certificate
you.
of HDOC EG Live, Usapang Lupa at Negosyo, to Miss Hazel Lim for being with us this afternoon to talk about preparing for abundance in 2024. I'm so happy that you are with
Thank
us
you.
and
Hey,
people
Doc,
have learned a lot from you. No? Maraming
may ano na
salamat,
ako.
salamat, and see you again. Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank you,
much.
Doc.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. O, kita niyo naman ang daming ang dami tayong natutuhan sa Punsoy. And also, how do we become successful in 2024? Nagkamali ako kanina, sabi ko wooden horse, wooden dragon. It's the year of the wooden dragon starting tomorrow. Yan. Kaya tayo ay maghanda. I think it's very opportune for us to learn from Hazel Lim how to confront and how to be abundant, to be successful in our life and also in our own respective businesses and also in our own endeavors in as we trek to 2024. So we move on. Thank you so much, Miss Hazel Lim. Talaga din naman, enjoy kami. Ang daming nanonood, ang daming nakikinig sa iyo. Kaya all over the world, all over the Philippines, and they learn a lot from your presentation. All right, as we move on to the last segment of our episode, we move on to the quote of presentation. Advertisement muna daw. Okay, according to my director, advertisement. Okay. Okay. Let me read. Career that will give you tremendous income. Do you want to develop self-confidence and ability to market products yourself? Then attend the seminar for you. Learn the following basic steps in real estate marketing: effective communications and presentation to clients, networking and closing of sales, be a total marketing salesperson, become an HRE expert. Enroll at HRE today. Join us and contact us at the following number, Viber number, so and so. Okay? Now, moving on, each personality is very important to us. And it is a must that we take care of ourselves, especially our youth, our age. If you want to really preserve your and health and your ang tawag doon, beauty or your wellness, then go and try stem cell ultimate healthcare called Portier, and it is being distributed by my good friend Kate Dalaga Garcia. Okay. Now, black water. This is also for health. Black MP Living Powder is a unique powder supplement infused with fulvic and humic minerals, as well as SDO or soil-based organism. Okay, so if you it is approved, no, by the USDA organic certified. Yan, try it. Okay, enroll, build your future, enhance your qualification. Enroll now at HRE Training Center. My New Life, that's a good place I've seen. No, my good friend attorney Moby Arquisa is managing the Agri-Tourism and Training Center called My New Life, located in Bulacan, Bulacan. Okay. So now, it's Doc EG Live, Usapang Lupa at Negosyo is now in TikTok. You can scan our QR code and so to enjoy to view and enjoy the program. Okay, again and again, we are inviting you to join us in our Thailand educational tour for real estate and entrepreneurship students and also practitioners. Then that's gonna be on March 7 to 10, 2024 in Thailand, in Bangkok, Thailand, to explore the real estate opportunities and learning and global business immersion. Call us at HRE. All right, so HRE is now preparing to award or to bestow the Excellence Award to the worthy personalities in the real estate industry and in business and entrepreneurship. So HRE is now accepting a nomination for the Achievers Award for Excellence in Real Estate Profession. Please send your nominations. Okay. Okay. Now we move on to the last segment of our episode, and that is the quote of the week, which I hope we should learn from it. And it goes like this, no? Fear. Fear is the main source of superstition and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom. That is according to Bertrand Russell and Popular Essays. Okay? So, and that is it for our new Chinese New Year's presentation. And on behalf of the team headed by Director Ellen Lee and Yachi and Erica and Jonat. Then this is Doc EG bidding you not farewell, but wishing you good luck, good health, good fortune in the year of the wooden dragon. So, maraming pong salamat, and we hope to see you again in next Friday as we go into another exciting topic on Usapang Lupa at Negosyo at It's Doc EG Live. Maraming salamat. Bye. in Malolos, Bulacan. You're invited to see a very good property for your family and your loved one. Come and get it. And get it on easy terms. No?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, hi! I'm here at 2503E of Rockwell in Pasig, selling a 44 square meters?
44 square meters.
44 square meters of condominium unit here. Very nice.
1 bedroom.
Take a look. It's 1 bedroom.
Price coming soon.
Oh, hi! I'm here at 2503E